I'm Coach Smith.
Coach Corey, man.
Coach Rick.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Coach Rick. Coach.
Rick in the house. Coach Rick in the house. So y'all know we like to talk basketball. We have Coach Rick on here. That's gonna come on here and talk basketball with us. I know y'all probably just tired of just me and Corey, so we had to get another professional up in here, Coach Rick. So, Coach Rick, tell us a little bit about yourself. Why did you start coaching? What's your why behind basketball? How did basketball come into your life? Like, give us a little bit information about you.
Uh, First off, like I'm from the Dallas area, Pleasant Grove. So basketball, it wasn't forced upon me. It was like basketball was just something I grew up on, playing on the playground. Like I remember falling in love with basketball in the third grade, but I had to be in fourth grade to play for my elementary team, which was crazy. So I used to always be the little kid in the gym, like, dang, like coach, let me play, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how my love for the game grew in the neighborhood. Really, like that's how it all started
In the neighborhood.
in the neighborhood.
You know the crazy thing, I don't think kids go outside in the neighborhood and play outside no more.
Yeah,
Do y'all see
yeah.
kids go outside and play hoop?
Ain't
Uh,
nobody
nah,
outside.
that generation kind of, yeah, they trying to find a gym. We can't go to the gym. So it's a different generation, but it's all good.
Facts. Hey, so if you didn't have basketball, who would you be? Or what are you?
What am I? So without basketball, man, I always was the person like just to. I'm a translator. I put it like that. I know how to break things down for people. Everybody don't speak the same language, so like I said, I feel like I'm that translator. I'm a connector. Like even growing up, I was always around different groups of people. Like I said, I just feel like I'm that connector. I know how to translate. I can break it down for you, help you understand it in ways that that they might not be able to teach it to you, or for me, I feel like it just be small things that people just don't get. So I'm
Yeah,
a translator. Not
yeah.
That's how I put it.
That's what's up, bro.
That's real. What position did you play?
Unfortunately, Coach Rick is 5'8", so I've been at point guard all my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've
Small
been
guard,
handling that
small
rock
guard
all my
love.
life. Legit point guard where you had to set up everything, know all the plays. You know what I'm saying? Know all the nuances. So yeah, that was Coach Rick handling that rock, making my teammates better.
So who's your favorite point guard? Who did you grow up studying?
To be honest, I grew up studying Jason Kidd because I was a Mavericks fan.
Hey,
So
he tough.
like most of the Mavericks point guard, if we being honest, J Kidd, like Nash. Like I say, at a young age, I like to pass. Like people like, oh, look at that bucket. Like I like when the crowd, oh, that's a nice pass. Like that, they used to get me going. So
Yeah.
so like I say, just dropping down, whichever point guard I felt like I was a Maverick fan, so that was me, honestly.
Yo, that is crazy because I love me some Jason Kidd, but Steve Nash started the era. But I love some Jason Kidd. He was a phenomenal point guard. Like he knew how to get people involved. He knew how to break the game down. He played both sides of the ball. One of my
Yeah.
favorite things about Jason Kidd was later on in his career, he wasn't playing. He was at the end of the bench and he was helping guys become better, that was in the game, like telling them what he see from the bench, and I thought that was pretty dope. That's probably what led him into his coaching career.
Yeah. Honestly, I was just gonna say that, like you said, like I never been the one to gatekeeper or however they put it. Like I always wanted to help out the next person. Like I said, if I knew it was something that could help you out, I'm usually the one trying to give it to you. And even at a young age, like before I even went to college, that's how I was. Like, hey, try this or do this. Like, I promise you, if you do this, it'll make it a little bit easier for you. So
Yeah.
I was always the coach on the court. So I eventually thought I'd become a coach, like just giving back to the game in that way.
Man, I never thought I was gonna be a coach, man. I thought I was going to lead.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Lead.
was going
I
to.
mean,
But I ain't coaching. I actually remember So it was somebody asked me like, "Hey, you you gonna be a good coach?" Because I studied the game and things like that. And then I was like, "Bro, I'm going to the league. I'm either in the league or overseas." And now here I am coaching for a living, man.
Uh, if I'm being honest, like I didn't I didn't have nobody like I didn't have the thought that I was going to college, if we being honest. Like, that
That
was my like, you know what I'm
why
saying? Like
is
that's
that?
my lead. If I go to college, cause like I said, I don't know too many people from, you know, my area that went to college. Like I couldn't tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, that was like, yeah.
So basketball was your way out.
Yeah, like and then, like, I lost my pops at a young age, so, like, basketball was kinda like it taught me, like, life, like, you know what I'm saying, accountability, being disciplined,
Come
like
on, Coach
like, you
Rick.
know what I'm saying,
Talk
like,
to Coach Rick. This is
basketball is
unnegotiable.
you know what I'm saying, basketball is it's that consistent person thing in your life, like, it never changes, you know what I'm saying, like so that's why I always gave my love to the game of basketball, like, you know what I'm saying, I never cheated the game, like, you know what I'm saying, so
Right. These
that's why
kids
basketball is
nowadays
so
want
much
to
to
cheat
me.
the game.
Yeah.
With that, bro, like with not seeing people around you going off to go play college ball and that wasn't even in your head, what made you want to continue to fight and just play ball? Was it for the love of it or was it just like
Uh,
what I did?
I love the game, bro. Like I was like, after high school can't be it for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Right.
care where I play at, what level, I gotta keep playing. Like that was just me. And this is a little off subject, but like I remember at a young age, bro, I had to be in like fourth or fifth grade, bro. I passed by Paul Quinn College, and I was like, "That's a college. Like, I'm gonna go there one day. Like, I'm gonna go play there. Like, you know what I'm saying?" So I'm big on what you speaking to the world. Like, bro, it happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I got aim high from. Like, what you speaking to the world can happen if you really believe in it. Like, bro, I was a little kid just saying, like, I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna play there, and I ended up going to Paul Quinn, which is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. What's something that excites you about basketball, man? I know you already said as a player it was passing, but what excites you as a coach?
as a coach, turning them can'ts into ah. Alright. You right, you right. You
Yeah.
know, that's what gives me like, "Oh, you just told me you couldn't. Dang, you just did it. Do it again." Like, you just told me
Yeah.
you couldn't. So,
Yeah.
I like proving them wrong in a way. I'll be like, "Bro, you don't tell me you can't, you just don't know how." So, I
Yeah.
said, I just like and you know that satisfaction they give you, they be like, "Ah, I can do it." Like, "Yeah, you can do it." Like, you
Yeah.
just didn't know
So
how. That's what I'm here for. I'm finna teach you or help you know how. Like, don't say can't, you know what I'm saying? So,
you just pulling out the best there and what they already have, man, you just tapping into that person.
that's it.
That's what's up.
Man, that says a lot about like who you are, and what you believe. Cause I just want to piggyback on a couple things, like you said, like what you manifest into this world is. I think that's very true. That's very biblical. Like God tells us that our tongue is powerful, so we have
Very
to watch
powerful.
what we say. So I think that is good that you manifested what you wanted, and now you are able to teach others how to do that. Like you said, don't say can't, cause you can do it. You just did it. Like do it again. Like I think that's awesome. I think that's a good quality to have as a coach because a coach is supposed to bring out the best in the kids or in the players that he or she is coaching that they necessarily can't see in themselves. So I think that's pretty. I think
Yeah.
so with that being said, so your why shapes pretty much like how you lead. So like let's talk about how you actually coach. So tell us a little bit, about your philosophy and how you formed your philosophy for coaching.
My philosophy having to have my first coach that like I said, I played as a youngin, but the my first coach that actually made me fall into love, like all the details, all the little things, like was I always give him props, Coach Wester at Berry Middle School in Mesquite. Like so my philosophy is basically like all the little things, you gotta build on the fundamentals first. Like I know this is a a world of substance. Like, give me the flash, give me the my philosophy, like the details. We gonna build on your details and the nuances of the game. Just like you say, building the IQ of the game. That's what I'm big on. Actually teaching the game. And this where, I get mixed up. Your skills do matter, like, but
Okay.
a lot of these kids don't know the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I so I can't do if you do it in and out, but you don't know why you doing it in and out, then what's the point of
What's
having
the
the skill
point of the
doing
move?
it? You
And
ain't
I'm
talk
glad you say in and out. That's I used to tell kids that's probably the only move I had
I
was the in and out.
agree. I'm
That's all
telling
I had. And if you had a you done my in, I'm cross. That's all I had. And that's all I needed. But
simple.
like I say, just teaching in the game, the not cheating the game, the what you put in, you're gonna get out. So just yeah, building the foundation, starting there. That's my philosophy. We gonna build it down and build it up. Break it down, build it up. Yeah, fundamentals.
That because success is built on fundamentals, a strong foundation. You got to have a strong foundation. And basketball fundamentals is slowly creeping away. So that's what's up.
What's what's one thing that you hate the most? What's your biggest pet peeve, man? As a coach.
Energy, body language, like your response, your reaction. Like, everybody gonna miss you, everybody gonna turn the ball over. But like and you just died out, like you just completely your energy flew away after that happened. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. Like, bro, go get it. Like, so body language, bro. I'm big on body language. Like you say, a kid walking in, I already know how this day finna go. I already know how this game finna go. And it's a curse for me because it's hard to be a regular fan sometimes. On the sideline when I'm seeing the body language of the team, so I'm like, all right, nah, this finna happen. This finna go. So body
Yeah.
language big for sure.
Body language. I think that's probably one of my biggest ones too, man. I hate bad body language. 'Cause, man, it's just like a domino effect. Once one kid is mad, and they go to the next one. Now you got people arguing, and your team is all messed up. And now the coach is trying to figure out why we losing games that we supposed to be winning. Because it was just that one person that you got to get up out the. You got to. And I'm big, bro. I'll let you know quick. You either gonna sit this bench or you ain't gonna play. Like, or you can get your attitude right. Everybody knows Kaylee. Kaylee was that's one of my little sisters. Grew her game up, and it was a game I set her straight down the whole game. And I just remember her mama talking to her, and Kaylee coming back and pretty much crying to me because her mama said, "I ain't come all the way out here to watch you sit the bench." Well, yeah, you better get your attitude right, man.
Definitely.
Nah,
You better get your attitude right.
Nah, your
Yeah,
attitude is important. Cause I
yeah,
mean, think about it. Don't nobody want to coach bad body language. Like, if I'm trying to win the basketball game and I'm looking at you looking upset or frustrated or just holding on to your jersey or biting it, I don't want to talk to you next. Maybe you gonna get this opportunity that this person get. But like you said, it does. It trickles down. It's like a domino effect. Like,
it's like cancer.
body, that's great because that's something like as an athlete or a child, they don't like bad body language from a coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yep,
like,
right.
why you think we want bad body language? Like,
right.
so
That's great. That's a great point. That
Yeah,
be double standard. Like, how you expect something. This I said this once. How you expect me to be a certain way, but you can't even reciprocate what you expect from me to do.
right.
That's one of my things. Like, if you want me to be a caring coach, I mean, I'm gonna be caring because that's who I am. But at the same time, you need to reciprocate that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Sometimes entitlement takes its toll.
This kid need to grow up, man. That's what
They
it come
do.
down to. I'll put it like this. It's not the kids need to grow up. The parents need to allow them to grow up. Need to allow them to struggle. Need to allow them to fail. That way they can actually take coaching and criticism and direction and not just, oh, coach hate me and now they gonna run screaming to mom and daddy for them to fix it. Nah, man, you right now, bro, you scraped your little knee. You better get up and keep moving. Oh, coach said that. Okay, well, coach said it. Do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it got back to that with the parents, I think the game of basketball would be so much better. So parents, I'm putting all the blame on y'all right now. I'm not even putting it on the kids.
Shout out to them 90 parents though, cause them 90 parents who 90 parents. Let me say them 90 parents who had 90 babies. Yeah,
Right.
them, that
Oh
they
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they raised us. You better
Hey.
get your butt up.
Hey,
You better
you
dry the
what?
tears up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
what? What? You
What?
said what? You gonna quit nowadays? But the coach said that I can't shoot. Well, baby, you probably could shoot that day. You went 5 for 20. What you mean you didn't shoot well? Like, man, one of my
Transparency,
things.
man.
Man, one of
Yeah.
my things is that these kids take things too personal nowadays. Like, was you a type of player that took things personal when you hoop from your
Man,
coach? Like,
never. Like that's that, and I be talking to my athletes. I don't get y'all. Like even if I didn't like the coach or whatever you thought, like I never talked back to no coach. I ain't never gave him no lip, whatever. Like okay, coach, I got you. Like I got you. Whatever the response might be, like nah, I was always on point. Like I was always on point. Like I'm probably mad at my teammate for the one that's tripping. Like come on, bro. Like come on. Like that's me.
I think it's like that though because kids can go what the heck they want to go now. They can be mad at one coach and go to the next. Back in the day, man, you made this team, that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't make the other ones, you just didn't make the other ones. Or shoot, it was no school hopping. Well, my mama had me. That's where you was gonna end up staying. But yeah, kids,
Well, of course,
like,
it won 10 teams in Forney. It won 20 teams in Mesquite. Like it just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. Like so
I know a lot of people gonna hate me when I say this, but the only reason why those teams are out there is because the daddy wanted to coach their own kid.
oh, talk
That
to
that
me.
one gonna hurt. You don't want your daughter, you don't want your son to grow or hear something from somebody else. If you look around, mass majority of organizations are because their kid is on the team. Then they just build from there.
Right.
yeah.
I
Well, hey, that's kind of how it started though. I ain't like I had some
Yeah.
nephews that that's the thing, you know, like when you play the game, all right, see, this is where coach be on the fence now. It
Come
ain't
on.
that you like, but when you steady spending your time taking your nephew here to organization that you just like, bro, this is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
yeah,
what it is. Like, bro, nah, I ain't the one you can get. Like, I'm not that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
that's why I be like, ah. But
Yeah.
most of these daddy ball teams, they daddy never played. That'd be the
right.
problem.
That be
Never,
the problem.
never played. Probably past middle school. That'd be the problem. Like so many football, basketball organizations now. Like how? Like how? Do y'all specialize in football or do y'all specialize in basketball? Like it be so much of that too. Though. So that'd be the problem, Corey. The daddy never really. They don't know basketball.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? They be like
You
that
gotta teach
parent
them.
in the stands that don't know nothing. That be the loudest. I was like, dang, I try to be quiet because I do kind of know a little bit. I'll be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah.
You said, "'Cause I do know a little bit." So,
just
okay,
a
so
little bit.
tell me what's a good quality what are some good qualities kids that are looking for AAU teams should look for? Because AAU season coming up. What are some good qualities in teams and coaches, players, and parents should be looking for?
One like we say, player development. And in player development, that's just not just skills. That's developing a player mentality, developing habits, developing character. I ask a lot of like I tell athletes like choose a organization that care about you. Like, can you have a relationship with that coach? Or after that season, y'all hear from that coach? Is I see you when you come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want somebody that's gonna always be for that because on that journey, it get dark. Like, it's some dark days, you know. So you gonna need somebody that's really in your corner, and somebody that's gonna hold you accountable, no matter how good you think you're gonna be, because you can always be better.
Absolutely. You can always be better because even the greats keep trying to get better. That's real.
Yeah.
So you talking about you mentioned mentality. What is a good mentality look like to you, or what is a dominant, or like what does mentality mean to you, or what does that look like?
Mentality to me, we speaking on the court mentality, of course. Like, I want that next play mentality that whatever it takes. I'm finna get it done. Like, if I gotta get 10 rebounds this game and 2 assists, like, whatever it takes mentality, never giving up, how we say, man, I played on a fractured foot half a season, didn't even like, it was hurting, but I'm still trying to play, so just that grit, that grind, like, that type of mentality on the court. And on the course, off the court, like, you just want a calm, humble person that understand that love to work, like, that understand to fall in love with the process of the getting better. Like, it's gonna come with good days, it's gonna come with bad days, but just being level-headed and actually putting in the work towards your goal. Not just saying it, cause I see kids all the time, "I wanna do this, I wanna do that," but, bro, is you in the gym every day? Like, is you at least dribbling? Like, what you doing for this? But, yeah, that's a even mindset mentality, humble worker.
Humble worker. So, um, what are some bad habits that you see that happens often?
Like you said, just bad habits, players just getting away with bad habits because, like you said, they're just gonna run to the next team. Somebody holding them accountable with bad habits, like kids wanting to play with their friends. I think that's a bad habit. Bad habit of not doing the little things.
An
Bad habits of
example. What's an
uh,
example of things? Like, what do you see kids now that, like, majority of the kids that you coaching now, like, what are some bad habits in the game wise that you see that you like, man, I used to do that. Let me
being in
see.
help,
Like,
being in help, like being in help boxing out. Like boxing out is a big thing to me. Like bad habits as in dribbling before you even see what's going on, playing too fast, bad habits, or just what else we got? What else we got?
yo, let me ask you this. Okay, so
Mm.
let's piggyback because that's real. One of the things that I just boxing out, that is a bad habit that kids don't do anymore. So like how do you teach boxing out to your players? What do you tell them when they're not boxing out or how you break it down and teach it to them?
Oh, for my other players, I saw my feeling like, bro, look, you ain't box this out. You gave up that rebound. You trying to go to the next level, but you just gave up quick 2 points. Your whole team just did their whole job. And in that 1 second that you didn't do your job, coach finna 2 you out for that. But it don't just be one time. We talking about bad habits, you know what I'm saying? So you not boxing out this time, but you got the rebound. But guess what? Later on, that same play gonna show up, and then you didn't box out, but you gave up the rebound, and it could have been a bigger play and ended up to a break. Boxing out, I'll take it like back to the fundamentals. Like the ball go up, first thing they do is they
Look at the
ball.
ball.
They look at the ball. I'm like, yo, create the contact first. Keep them right there. Like pin them first. And then go like try to find the ball. But that's they just be really spectating, honestly. Like they just be spectating.
That's real. I be like, baby, if you want to watch, you can watch from the bench.
I had a rant about that uh, with a video went ran about that. Like you can come spectate next to me on the bench. Like that's the best seat. Like right here next, we can watch right
Go
here.
with the wire.
I need you to be active right.
Yeah. What do you tell players when they struggling, man? What if your player going through a slump and y'all been putting in time and putting in you've been putting in confidence in them and things like that. Like what are you telling that player in that moment?
Like everybody go through a slump. Like the greatest. I don't care whoever you thought was the greatest. You better go do your research. That's another thing. Kids don't really do their research. They don't watch basketball to know that you gotta fail to succeed. Like it don't just happen. Like so, even when you're going through that slump, you gotta the highs and lows. They weigh out each other. Like I said, just being even headed. Like I know that as a maturing teen or however old that may be, that's hard to tell them. But it's like I promise you, you won't be the first or the last in this situation. Like you know what I'm saying? That is a tough thing though. Like you said, how do I get in that gym, stay with it,
Do what you've been doing.
stay with it. Like I say, they ain't gonna all drop or whatever's going on. So
Yeah.
stay with it.
Yeah, that's the thing nowadays. Like I feel like now when players go through slumps, like the first thing they want to do is leave the gym and not get back in the gym. Like you got to continue with the grind, like you said. Like you got to fail to succeed. So you're gonna fail a couple of times, but are you gonna move past that failure? If I
Right.
miss the game winning layup, am I gonna stop? Am I gonna stop practicing layups? Am I never gonna shoot a layup again? Or no, I'm
Uh,
gonna get in the gym and I'm practicing on different type of layups with different type of contacts. Like that's I mean, I think that's real big that kids go away from the gym when things get hard or when they're not playing well. So that's good that you say get back in the gym because get to work. Like just get the sleeves up.
hey, you gotta get to it. That's the only way it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, get better. Like going away, how that's gonna help you get better? Like,
I can guarantee you, man, if you don't do nothing, you dang sure ain't going nowhere. But putting in some work, man, you got a fighting chance, man. But yeah, just sitting around, I ain't about to do nothing for you.
that go back to that mentality we was talking about. You gotta have that mentality, man.
Yeah.
Even kill, like next play mentality. Still, like, what I'm gonna do? I gotta fix it, or shit, I gotta help it at least.
So we talk about mentality. What about the X and O side? Like how important is basketball IQ to you? And as a skill trainer, as a basketball coach, as a player development coach, how important is skills and IQ?
Skills and IQ is very important. Like I'm like when it come to X's and O's, like I got one play for I ain't gonna lie. I got one set. Like
Yeah.
I don't call plays because if you know how to play basketball, it could translate to any system, like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, your fundamentals: can you pass? Can you dribble? Can you shoot?
Can you
If you
dribble
could,
left and right hand?
well, that's part of dribbling.
Man, they gotta know.
Cause
know.
you right, they gotta know because they be dribbling with one hand, baby. They be on that left side of the floor. That ball be in that right hand.
They talk about, hey, yeah, I can dribble. Yeah, but can you dribble with the other one though?
Right.
Nah,
Goddamn you.
dribbling with both hands. That and dribbling ain't just no with pressure, with somebody in your face. Like,
Yep.
can you handle that? That's what I mean at a high level.
Up, man. Yeah.
Being able to read the floor, like, yeah, handling it still set up my. We're going back to older generations, but yeah, being able to dribble, pass, and shoot is big. So when it comes to skills, I feel like if you got them three skills and you can do that at a high level, I feel like you could be all right. Like I say, when it comes to the X's and O's, I try to just more freelance. But like I said, I give them one set, but it's so many options out this set. Like they do this, oh, you got this back door right here. Boom, if we don't get into this, we can keep getting to this DHO right here, and then look for the shooter on the skip side. So, like I say, just reading in the game, like I probably I probably stop practice a lot, maybe more than I should, but it's like I'm teaching the game, like, you know what I'm saying? So I I want them to know the game of basketball, and I don't want them to be robots being stuck in the plays because I can give them a play. Yeah, we look great when we run these plays, but what if a great team jump you on this pick and roll right here? What if they, so
You got coaches, you got referees, you got spectators, you got players. And players have to understand players got to make plays at the end of the day. So are you a player? All right. So this might have a stagger screen, but yeah, I may tell you to curl off of it because I feel like all game that player been trailing you. But that one time the player don't trail you and they jump it. Can you be a player and make that backdoor read? Can you be a player and maybe set like another screen or slip it or however what you got to do? But most people don't have that. And I think because like what you're saying is they just teach these players just how to be robotic. You pass right, here comes the screen, pass left, right? But
right,
things like that, yes, you gotta have it. But for me, I feel like college basketball, we're trying to get these kids to the next level. They got to be able to make decisions at a high level. How fast can you download what's going on the court, process it, and make the next play? Because this game is all about milliseconds, and these players don't get that because
No.
it's run this, run this, run this, or you just have in the youth level, because that's kind of where we're at. You just have a team that full court presses all game.
full court press, full layups,
You
layup.
won, but those layups ain't translating. And if you
No.
played against a better team and now it's a half court game and now you got to actually decision and make decisions, you can't do it because you just know that you win every weekend because your team is more longer, more athletic. And the coach is just saying, go get him, be a dog, be a dog. I get it, bro. But
Yeah.
at some point, like you got to actually know the other side of the court too. And a lot of kids don't know that. And that's the reason why a lot of these kids in the Dallas Metroplex, it's the reason why a lot of kids don't make to the next level because your highlights don't translate. You can have 38 points off all layups. Did you get a dribble pull up? Did you
Right.
Man,
did you
did
run?
you get a backdoor cut? Did
Did
you
you back?
did you
Did you
curl when you were supposed to curl? Did you fade when you were supposed to fade?
I
Like,
get
Pick
that.
up your dribble.
Or did you pick up your dribble? I
That's what I
guarantee
see
you.
all the time when I go to games, and I'm like, oh my god, we can't retrieve dribble. As
No
a
left
point
hand.
guard,
or
thing know how to retrieve dribble,
retreat
or they
dribble.
don't even know how to make a pass and step around to make a nice bounce pass to the post. Like that's another reason why the post game is going away.
Post, you speaking foreign language, you're talking about feeding a post. What is that?
Right,
That's like
right. That's why the post game is going away because players
they
don't
don't
know
know
how
how
to
to pass it
pass.
to him. Yes. Talk to him. Talk to him, coach. They don't know how to pass it to him.
Like, but then I be getting frustrated because you don't even know how to make a simple pass, but you want to go. You say you want to go to the next level, but it's different levels when you at middle school or when you at. Let's just start in elementary because I started playing in elementary. But like you said, I had to wait till I was in fourth grade to play. I went to Ariel Thornton. Anyways,
No, my bad.
I didn't like Oreo Thorn growing up. I'm sorry. I
you
know
said
this.
what?
I ain't like Oreo Thorn
Where
growing
you
up.
in?
I went to Runyon. We, John Runyon. So that was good. Yeah, we on the other side, but I knew that's
Right, other side of No, but like it's different levels. Like it takes time. You have seconds to make reads. Like if you in middle school, you probably got maybe 5, 6 seconds to make a read. But when you get to the high school level, you probably got 4 seconds. I think when you get to college, you probably got 2 or 3 seconds to make the right read. Am I a pass? Am I a shoot? Or do I go by this defender? Like, or is this person dropping because this person is rolling back? Like being able to make these reads. Now kids only make reads from the person that's guarding them and then maybe the help defender. They don't read the helper. Like we're not getting
right.
deep into that.
They
I think coaches don't teach that no more.
Yeah.
kids and coaches are playing chess and the game is are playing checkers, but the game is chess. Like
Yeah.
I can get the ball, if I can get the ball here, I know the defense is gonna move here. So I know where the next pass is gonna be. The reason why kids don't have point 0.5 decisions, what college coaches are looking for, how fast can you make that simple read of drive, catch, or pass, is that they know what's going on before they catch the ball. Shoot, here comes the tag. Oh, tag is happening. So if I catch the ball here, weak side is going to be open as soon as I get it. So now I got a touch pass. But they catch the basketball and they try to react. It's a thinking game, right? And not a lot of players think the game.
I think they could go with defense as well, like
Yeah,
knowing to help the helper, like you know what I'm saying? Like they don't know that. Then just being able to be that quick rotation, like you say, so it's a split second you gotta think and react. Split
yeah,
second. It could be a steal or it's gonna be a quick bucket. So it do go both ways. Two,
yeah.
3 seconds, I think might be more you giving them more time, cause like it might be 1, 2 seconds.
You right. It might.
High school, I'm giving them like two, maybe 2.5, maybe.
Yeah,
That's real.
I
Okay.
agree.
Okay. So question. What is one thing that you like that's an IQ thing that you teach? Like what is one thing and that you think kids need to continue to work on?
IQ thing I teach is basically like reading the curl, reading the back door, reading how they playing the screen. Basically, like you say, yeah, you looking at your defender. I'm looking at the second defender, but I'm also looking at the third line defender as well. Like, so I just try to teach them steps ahead. Like you say, I'll break it down and we'll probably rep that same drill over and over, over and over because you gonna see this in the game. Like you gonna see this in the game. I don't care about your double cross behind the back. I want you to know this read when it come in this game. Like that's so
They need to go actually, like you was saying, man, they need to do some research and doing some research, go watch the game of basketball at any level except for high school. I mean, not high school, NBA, but
mm,
see how many times they actually put the ball on the floor. Man, can you get to this spot in 2 dribbles or can you make the the extra pass without even, dribbling, putting the ball on the floor. Like just being able to, and that's just having the feel for the game, understanding the game, and having somebody that actually teaches that part.
Absolutely. Like you got to know how to play the game. Key thing, you got to know how to play the game. So, coach, I got a scenario for you. All right, let's tap into your mind real quick. So, in a game situation decision, it's a tie ball game. It's 18 seconds. You got the ball on the side. Do you go for the 2-for-1 or do you hold it for the last second shot?
You play softball
It's
and
your
it's a
ball.
tie
Tie
game.
ball game, 18 seconds. You got the ball on the side. And it was, so do you go for the
What we in college? What? It's a shot clock. What is?
I that's a tie
I'm
game.
going. I ain't going for no 2-for-1. We gonna get by 8. It depends on my personnel about that 8-second mark, and we finna go for it. Give yourself a little time for a tip in, but a 2-for-1. We can't go for no 2-for-1. We
You ain't
either gonna
going,
get
you
that
going for
last shot
sub, bro.
and make it, or we go and we going overtime. But nah, we ain't going for no 2-for-1 because you turn it over off your foot and nah, we ain't even get the one.
Out of bounds right now, bro. You not getting your shooter open for a three.
Like I said, if I got a play drawing up, yeah, that's gonna be at that last little second though. Come on now.
Hey, I feel that. He said no. We is going for the last shot.
We going for the
What?
last shot.
But look, let me ask you this. But what if you got somebody that has the hot hands?
Hmm?
Does that change your situation? Or you still going? You going for the two? Or you going for the two? See, the phones be listening, y'all. They just start talking. Anyway, so if you got somebody that got the hot hands, is that changing your situation? Are you going for it now?
No, why would that change my situation? Yeah, we gonna go for it. You gonna get that last shot. We gonna
At
make
the
sure.
end. Are
We
you
gonna
going?
make
Okay.
sure.
Are you going at 5, 10? When you
Like I
start?
say, my number like 8-7 because this ain't the league, ain't no time matter, and we advancing the ball. So my time is around that 8-7 mark. We get a good shot, and we might get a chance at a putback, and that's it.
Somebody was going to overtime. Facts,
That's right.
facts, facts, facts.
Okay. So real quick.
All right, man. I got another situation for you. All right. So it's an advantage versus a shot clock scenario. Player gets downhill off of a ball screen, sees a rotating big. Is this a floater, a kick out, or a drop off?
Say that first part you said, Corey.
So it's a
Repeat.
player. It's a player getting downhill
Mhm.
off of a ball screen. They see the big rotate over. What are you doing in this situation? Are you floating it? Are you kicking it out for the three? Or are you dropping it off?
The big.
Yup. Big rotates over.
It's either gonna be you say we're going downhill. It's either gonna be float or the drop off, just depending on how the big is.
Uh, how you gonna teach this read? How you gonna teach that to a player if they're coming down screen? You guys are working on it. How would you break that down in a scenario where they learn how to read that low man?
That low man. We was honest. I was just working on this, so I was doing a 3-on-3 scenario where I had the ball handler on the wing, and then so the screener, start opposite block. So he come and set the screen more on the wing side, but we still got the shooter opposite corner.
Yeah.
So where you still got the help on the tagger, the
Yep.
help for the taggers. So that's what we was working on, coming off that screen, getting downhill, reading the help and the roller. So we was actually just working on like I say in that 3v3 scenario, you can work on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Solid.
I wish I can show it up, draw it up, but
I get what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. Do y'all have like any like I guess like sticky language that's something that your player is looking for in the game that you can say really quick, or as you're coaching it, it's just like, hey, this is what you should be looking for.
not we don't have the terminology of it because a lot of them they have their own different terminology. So I
Yeah.
haven't just gave us our own terminology of it, but it's more like this is what you're looking for. Like how is that how high is that big, or where's the help? Like, is the help even help? Like, or is they, pretending to
Yeah.
help? Like,
Yes.
so just different reads on that. Like, if I can get past that defender, that's a lay. If not, like you say, you got to know when to pull up sometimes. Just reading that screen.
Gotta know
What?
when to pull up because
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but look,
go ahead.
the pull up has went away. There's no in between. It's either a 3 ball or a layup or a floater. It ain't no 15-footer. That man, kids get back to that 15-footer, man. That's what
We
you
don't.
gotta know.
That
I'm
open
coming
up
at you
everything.
hard. I'm getting you to backpedal, so I'm finna pull. Pull.
What? Nah.
Most of
That,
my work,
that,
we ain't working on threes. I'm gonna be honest, we ain't working on threes. Why I get to that midi, learn to get to that 1-2 to that spot, learn to get there at one pull. Like, I'm big on that. Like, the threes gonna come, them threes gonna come, but
man,
working on that
y'all ain't
midi, that open up everything else.
working on the 15 move combo Euro step.
Man,
At the
say, oh, what we trying to do? You trying to play at a high level, or you want to highlight? Hey,
I
which
want my
one you
highlights,
want?
coach. I want my highlights, coach.
Hey,
I
nah,
want my highlights.
Coach Rick ain't the one for you, man. I said I had
Yeah.
an in and out, Corey. But nah,
Ah,
but that's a hard thing, because that's what parents or kids want. They want the
Yep.
they want the James Harden. Like, bro, that's in the league.
right.
You ain't get to the next level doing that.
And
I
let and
try to
let's
keep it
that's
real.
that's your role. If you that person that giving your team 25 and you got that long leash, but majority of y'all say, bro, you better be good and specialize in a role. Better be good and specialize in a role. It's not think about it. It's not a whole lot of LeBrons out here. It's not a lot of Kyries out here. Like every team got one special squad, one special person. But the mass majority of the players is great role players. They do their job well. They may not be the Kyrie Irving, other Clay or whoever else it is, John Morant's and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they getting paid. At the end of the day, they on the court. If you want a longer leash, you got to be on the court. And the only way you can be on the court, you got to specialize in your role.
Uh,
You
Simple.
gotta specialize in your role. That simple. So speaking of recruiting, right? Because you're a skill developer. What do you? So you keep saying, do you want to play at a high level? So what do you think gets kids recruited at a high level? Like, how do you get them to understand? Like this highlight tape of you making 15 moves in one spot, or you just getting steals and shooting layups, that's
so
not going to help you get to the
so
next level.
So yeah, let's first, coach. I want to be clear. For me, a high level is beyond high school. For most kids, I believe that's success beyond high school. Again, highlights. I don't want to sound like a hater, but like, if you showing me a highlight clip of all layups, still layup, oh, you dunking, like, bro, like we were just talking. Where's the 1-2 pull? Like, do you know how to fade? Can you be simple? Can you get it in this system? Because most colleges coaches have a system. There's not a lot of freelancing. I call it dribble drabble. Like when I'm playing 2K, when they be I call it
Come here,
dribble
come here, come
drabble.
here.
Like, bro, we ain't doing all that dribble drabble, bro. Like, keep
Yeah,
it
yeah.
simple, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard when you say to come to recruiting, to getting them to understand, like, this is what a coach wanna see. Like, can you simplify it? Can you do what you do in three dribbles? Because like I said, I probably already got my guy that's gonna have the ball for 15 seconds. And that's a lot of time in college or whatever the case may be. So what can you do in these 3 seconds? What can you do in these 2 seconds? It's a little.
They don't think
Thanks.
like that. They don't think like that because they don't see the game that way anymore. Because, like you said earlier, like you gotta watch the game, you gotta study the game, you gotta see how can you be effective. Like I think each kid has something that they give back to the game, but do they work on that one thing for a long period of time so they can become great at it? I think they try to get this skill, get this skill, get this skill, get this skill, but then don't simplify and work on maybe these 4 skills at a time.
Simplicity.
Uh,
Simplicity is mastery, man. Kids
it's.
sit there and just work on one thing. That's boring. In
I
the
was just about to say, Corey, that's boring. I
That's
was I
boring,
was
man.
trying to get
Hey,
that out.
but in the game, man, it's exciting. You got to rep this out 10,000 times for you to get that one moment in a basketball game. I love Usain Bolt when he was running. He was like, man, I trained for 4 years to run a 9-second sprint. Like, you know that mentality. Like, if I was to say, hey, Rick, for you to go to college, bro, you're going to get one game and you're going to train for 4 years. Most people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like,
man,
most people
like,
don't want to
nah.
say, hey, this summer we not traveling. This summer I'm about to just work on dribble pull-ups all game. I was weak with my left hand. I'm about to work with my left hand all game. But man, you gotta be
Can I say something to that,
yeah,
Corey?
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, man.
Man, uh, you can't handle ball pressure with left hand. You never work on it, but you think playing more games is gonna get you better at it. Like, I'll be like, bro, I never could wrap my head around
That's
that.
real.
You can't make a left hand layup, but you think playing more games is gonna help you make left hand layups. No. Like, that ain't how that works. It's gonna expose you more. It's gonna make you less confident because you don't know how to make a left hand layup.
Right, because 9 times out of 10, when the game is on the line, you're not going to go to the left side of the floor because 'cause you're not confident in the left
Uh,
side of the floor, and the team gonna know that. If they're playing against a good team, they gonna scout that and force you to go to the right.
You about to be the first person scouted.
oh, hold on, hold on. You
This
just
my
gave me some, coach. Like, IQ of knowing the game. You know, I be on the sideline yelling, push them to their weekend. Push
bro.
them to their weekend. Don't let them come back to this.
Man.
Right.
Oh my God. If they
If you
don't know, but you
but
get about 6 steals just by making them go to their weekend. You ain't got to reach
the
to nothing.
same
They gonna give
ones
it
that
to
think
you.
them be the same ones thinking they about to make it to college, man. Like if you on the scout report and it's like, don't let this player shoot, don't let this player shoot, force them left, we win this game. Bro, what? Come on. Hey, you gonna get 5 steals, you force them left. They can't do what they left. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Uh, I don't
And
know, man.
kids can't do that no more because, like, I don't know for you guys, but for me, I'm used to going to the park or going to the rec, and I'm hooping. So I'm playing against strangers. You playing against strangers, you got to learn their tendencies quick. That translates to when you're in the game. Like, I don't need my coach to tell me that this kid's favorite
Man,
new move is an in and out crossover. I know I'm jumping that in and out crossover.
talk
Like,
some.
I don't think kids translate those things anymore because they ain't really just hooping. But
Nice.
when they hooping, they ain't understanding the game or studying the game or reading the game. They just playing.
And for one, like I say, you gotta be blessed with like I say, that grassroots level matter. You gotta be blessed with a coach that actually care and know what they talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like you said, that's IQ. That's for us. That's just playing and watching it. Like you say, you didn't have to tell me he couldn't dribble with his left hand. I seen his 2 dribbles. He can't go left. Guess what? You finna have to go left all game, buddy. Oh, you made it? Okay. I'm gonna keep letting you go left, but I'm gonna put a little bit more pressure on it. Like, for us, we love the game.
Right.
We love the game.
We love the game. And a lot of kids now, when I'm figuring out, and if this is you, I mean, this is you, but it's a lot of kids now that don't love the game. They love to just get the benefits that go with the
That
game.
come with it.
They ain't just hooping because they love the way the ball feel. My favorite thing, y'all, is when I walk into a brand new gym and the way that the gym smells when you dribble the ball on the floor and you just get that first breath of gym air. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Kids, I mean, I don't know. I just love the game. And I wish that kids had that love for it like they used to, you know?
I mean, the ones that do, they're the elite ones. It's some that still got the love.
You
They
right.
elite.
You
They elite. Like it I ain't like not even crazy, but some things that was like the norm for us, the kid like only the elite kids have it now. Like that's how kind of basketball done dumbed down over the years. Like if you really pay attention.
That's real. Okay, so speaking of basketball dumbing down over the years, like, so one of the things about Beyond the Box Score we love to talk about is character, right? So how important is character to you as a coach, or how important is character in the program that you work for? Like, let's talk about character for a little bit.
I always speak that character over cloud. Like your character, big. Your character speak for you when you can't speak for yourself. Like your character gonna speak for you when you're not in the room. Like how you carry yourself. I'm very big on that. Like I'm good. I'm always spreading love and just doing right by the game, doing right by yourself. Character is big, like it is big for me. So if you ain't got character, yeah, yeah, it's hard.
Uh, what do players misunderstand about loyalty and opportunity?
Uh, Loyalty and opportunity. Again, like I said, I'm not biased when it comes to it because it's always a two-sided thing. Loyalty, sometimes you can be loyal to the wrong thing. Like
Mm,
opportunity, you got to be ready for the opportunity. So I'm gonna say that, but an opportunity come around when opportunity can come from anybody. Let's say that loyalty is kind of your character. Like I say, but that's bad, Corey. Like you could be loyal to the wrong thing. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like so
What is an example of being loyal to the wrong thing?
to the wrong thing, just like people big on loyalty. Like I'ma rock with you. We started from on day one. I'ma rock with you. That's cool and all, but what if that ain't, you know what I'm saying, help steering you in the right direction, or that's not helping you trying to get to where you eventually trying to go to, like, you know what I'm saying? Or I call it smoke and mirrors, selling you dreams that's not promising.
Right.
I like that. You said you called it what? Smoke and mirrors?
Yeah, smoke and mirrors. Because when you look in the mirror, you think it's something that's really not. But you know what I'm saying? The smoke and mirrors, the fog is not helping you see clearly. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah, that's what I call it.
Drop mic.
But
I like that because kids, they just be telling themselves one thing, and that ain't even really the truth. Like you seeing something totally different. Like you, hey, that's real. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna add that to my repertoire.
What is one thing in your program that goes beyond the box scores? Practice habits, body language, accountability, how players treat each other, or response to being benched?
how how my players treat each other and responses, that's something that's beyond the box score that I'm big because I tell my kids all the time, like, I watch a lot of film, like, and body language, that's part of your responses of how you, not just in the game, that's probably how you respond in life. Like, like you give up when things ain't going your way, or it's easy to not hold yourself accountable when stuff not going your way. So,
Right.
that's a good one for me. Off the court, also treating bro. I'm all about family. Like I'm all about good vibes. Like I promise you, I won't do. I don't care how good or how it could benefit me in any way. Like if it ain't good vibes or good energy, I'm probably not gonna fool with it. Like you know what I'm saying. Uh, I tell Corey all the time, like me and Corey never we never just knew each other. I knew him through other people, but I always like what he putting out in this world, like this energy that he show and give his kids. Like, so I'm big on energy. I teach my kids like you never know who you gonna meet. You never know who these people gonna turn into. Like, so you better treat them right. Treat them with some love, cause that's what it's about.
Treating them not as a player, but as a human. And I think
Yes.
that's what the youth got to get back to. The youth coaches got to get back to. This is still a 9-year-old or maybe even a 17-year-old. They're still little kids. And that's our job to come in and actually teach them about life. And you can do that through the game of basketball by your mistake response and just little things like that. And just teach it, man, like that scoreboard is always going to erase and it's always going to reset. But who you are is going to be you for the next however many more years you got on this earth. So as coaches, I think what you said that's very big is teaching accountability, teaching character, and just teaching them just how to be human and not just a player. Because at the end of the day, man, that ball's gonna stop bouncing and that's gonna take you way more than the box score.
Right.
Absolutely. That ball is going to stop bouncing. Basketball teaches you life skills. And I think coaches, like you guys said, coaches got to get back to teaching life skills through basketball, but at the same time, still making sure that they understand that they're coaching a human. I think now, I just want to hit on this really quick because I don't know about you guys when you played. I think now mental health is so important now. I mean, back then, I say like I really get that old. But when I was growing up, like, not saying coaches didn't care about mental health, but it wasn't being talked about. You didn't have as much freedom to talk about, "Hey, I need to check on my mental," because we was
Uh,
under some pressure. I know I was under some
yeah,
pressure at
yeah,
times,
right. Yeah.
and so now, kids, they struggle with their mental. And so a kid reminded me the other day, like, just like we tell our players that they got to know their teammates, like as coaches, you got to know
I don't know your player.
what they're going through. You got to know how to talk to them.
Facts.
So as a coach, like this is for the coaches out there. Know your players, know who you coaching, know what can get them going to help bring the best out of them. Because at the end of the day, that's what coaching is about. Coaching is about bringing the best out of a player of what they don't see that they have yet. Let the world see it. Help them bring it out.
How
I
would you
do that.
how would you help them bring that out, coach? And I think
Uh,
this would be good for, and it's for both of you guys, whoever wants to answer it. But as a player and as a human, how can you bring out the best in that person when things are going bad?
I so I'm really big on what you say, what you feed yourself. Something that my mom tells me all the time. So I believe in Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior, who came down here to die on the cross for my sins. Like, so he talks about feeding yourself, feeding your spirit, like what you feed yourself. And I think a lot of times kids now, when they are going through hard times or they're in the middle of adversity in the midst of the game, one, they don't know how to regulate their emotions anymore. So I asked them, is this hurting you? Is this affecting you? Can you move forward? Like, can you move past this? Like, it makes you stumble? Like, so they can think logically, so they can start thinking and moving. I mean, I think the biggest thing is too, like, their self-talk. I think kids' self-talk is not the best right now. And so just teaching them how to talk positive to themselves, because I mean, you're gonna go through things in life. You might shoot your first day on your job, you might be late. Might be a big assignment that you have to turn in, but you gonna miss the deadline. And so what are you saying to yourself in that moment? Same thing. You get fouled and you make the free throw, the game is tied. Now you get the and one, you get fouled. Now you going to the free throw line and you got to make the free throw for you to win the game. So what are you telling yourself in that moment? Now, if you miss that free throw and y'all lose the game, what are you telling yourself in that moment? How are you growing? How are you getting better? So I think it's really just getting kids to, one, recognize what they're feeling is not necessarily the end of the world, that they can move on. And then secondly, just really getting them to have positive self-talk. I think that's a key thing that's really important right now.
I think to go off of that, I think just teaching kids, man, that you are more than a basketball player, right? And I used to be like that too as a player. It's like I go through something, and the rest of my day until I play again, like I'm shut down mentally. You know what I'm saying? And I allow the game of basketball. Once that buzzer goes off, there's nothing you can do about it besides get inside the gym and go work again instead of dwelling on it. Oh, I just missed this, or I played a bad game, and allowing that to kind of attack you. Because as that's attacking you when you're not playing, yeah, now you talking to yourself in a bad way, and you only gonna perform worse. So I think kids and players and parents just need to be able to just be like, all right, man, this game is over. This is where you kind of messed up at. We'll work on that whenever we get back to the gym, and then leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And just go. But I think that's big, Coach Smith.
I say like basically like Corey said, it's more than a game of basketball. I think a lot it's not fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the more extra pressure is built up because it's not for fun anymore. It's more of I still don't know the correct terms I want to use for it, but it's not like I'm having fun in this moment or I'm not really having fun playing basketball. Because like you said, what you speak to yourself is usually what do, but also what you're feeling is not reality. Like you say, it's not the end of the world. Me, I'll be transparent with my players. Like, dude, I went through this, and I went through this. And you think Coach Rick is this. So you gonna go through them turmoils, them ups and downs because that's how you learn. That's your experience of life. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your way of taking your experience and teaching it to someone else. Like
Mhm.
you're not gonna be the last one in that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So stay up. Stay positive. So I'm a positive dude. Like you say, off the court, I got some talented kids, not just on the court. They do a lot of other things, and I always, I give them praise on that as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not just a hooper to me. Like, you're a person for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
I like that. And to me, that sounds let me ask you this, because it sounds like you are a transformational coach. So would you say there's a difference between being a transactional coach and a transformational coach?
For sure.
And
For
what
sure.
would you consider your
Like you
consider
said, transformation, like transformation for sure.
everything you just described is a transformational coach, because you talked about just knowing your kids more than just on the basketball court. And then you talked about being authentic with them, being real, letting them see you as a human. And I think sometimes as a coach, like we get on this other side and we don't want to show our authentic selves. Like, hey, look, I went through your shoes too. Girl, when I went through this, baby, I did this. And I think sometimes you got to be real and be authentic with your kids. So you definitely sound like a transformational coach, which goes beyond the box scores. Because when your kids walk into the gym, you're gonna know if they're having a bad day or how what's going on with them, because you know your kids, you spend time with them, and I think that's very very important. So I am so glad and thankful that you answered the call to coach, because I know that you are helping young men, young women out there be the best version of themselves. And I just, I like to tell good coaches thank you, because it's more than just a game. It's more than just about us. It's about helping young people be the best version of themselves. So thank you for doing what you do.
Oh yeah, he doing what I do, you know. But I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you, Coach Rick, for being on Beyond the Box Scores, but some takeaways that they need to take away either from this episode or something they need to go back and do and work on. Like give it to the basketball community, because that's really what we like to do. We want to have these podcasts and we want to talk and things like that, but we really want to put out a lot of good information so kids can use that for them to grow and get better at basketball. And then sometimes too, so parents won't be so lost or unformed about things that's going on as well.
Uh, I would say do your research. Do your research. Don't listen to what people say. You know, listen. Look at the proven facts of what they do. Like I said, fundamentals. It starts with your fundamentals. So you need to always be working on your fundamentals, dribbling, both hands, passing, and being able to shoot at a high level. Parents, it's 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 a crazy world out there. Trying to navigate it through as well, through all the levels. Most parents try to do what's best for their child. I would say just find you somebody that you can actually trust in and know, like you say, that care for your child, not just on the court, but beyond the court, and also push other than basketball, if that makes sense. Like be there for them in all kind of ways. That's all Coach got for y'all. Thank y'all for listening. It's your boy Coach Rick. You can find me on Instagram at aim high 214. Also my ladies page, aim high lady hoops 214. On the X as Coach Rick Jr. and same as 214 aim high. I'm very active on my social medias. You can always hit me up on there. Always open to conversate, talk basketball, life lesson. You need just some good words. I'm here for you. Hit me up.
and this is Beyond the Box Score for real coaches, real trainers. We're gonna always link up, give y'all knowledge. Coach Rick, I appreciate you. Coach Smith, got any words? Got any Bible verses? Because you always be dropping us off with some Bible verses, man. You got something for us?
The biggest thing that Coach Rick put in my spirit was to manifest what you want, and that starts with being careful with watching your tongue. I can't. I'ma find it because I gotta take time, because I don't wanna
Hey,
I
man.
don't wanna quote it wrong, but it tells
Hey,
you that your tongue is powerful.
we can't speed up God's time.
Talk to him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, your tongue is it said tongue is power. See, this is why you gotta get familiar with your word, because I shouldn't even have to be searching. I need to just know the verse, but it's okay. It's Proverbs 18:21, y'all. So check this out. It says Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits.
Whew.
So that's really I took that away when you were talking about like it was really important to manifest what you want in life, and if you see it, you can go get it. And the words tell us that that life and death lies in our tongue, so you got to be careful and watch what you say.
Watch what you say.
Watch what you say. I said that, like, but that's why I say aim high because I should have said, hey, I wanted to go to North Carolina or something.
Yeah,
Like,
big man, dream.
yeah,
I
right.
like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
aim high, dream big. That's dope. You need that. I'm gonna tag that. I'm gonna tag that. I'm gonna tag that.
all right, well, I appreciate everybody. We have Coach Smith. What week we on, Mel?
Hey, look, check this out. If you want to keep getting better at basketball and you want to know how to grow your game, you want to hear real truth, real coaches, real trainers, subscribe to our channel. This episode will be dropping. It's going to be fire. Coach Ricky gave us some heat. You feel me? He gave us some heat. So check us out. Subscribe to the channel. This was a good one. This was a good one. I really appreciate you for tuning in. We is
Appreciate y'all,
out.
man.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We out.